Kevin Blanch. We're here in Ogden, Utah. This is in symphony with the over 200 cities that are protesting, standing in symphony with Standing Rock. It's all about, water rights, the environment, air, when Utah should be screaming the loudest. This is the biggest turnout I've seen in Utah for anything in a long time, really, as far as the environment goes. It's a nice turnout. So we're marching from the Leslie Hodson masterpiece, the Masonic temple that I restored in 1905, hung from a rope right before I got cancer, to Wells Fargo. They're the major funder. So nice turnout for Ogden, huh? Really nice turnout for Ogden. I'm impressed, me. So I want to tell people in Ogden this. I was in D.C. protesting. I'm the guy, me and John Hadley started the Million Mass March, and I got news. Anonymous, the real Anonymous, they're real hardcore. They support these guys, and that's a big deal. And let me tell you, you go up against the road. This young man's been there. He was up there Standing Rock. I just talked to him. So I even saw an Anonymous mask earlier. So it's a nice turnout, really nice turnout for Ogden, Utah. Like I said, I'm very impressed. So this will be the start of something good maybe here in Ogden. There's still some good environmentalists in Ogden. We just get squashed out by the likes of Mike Lee. His house in foreclosure. Got $600,000, but pull you up by your bootstraps, he says. So, a nice turnout. This shouldn't be a bipartisan issue. This should have nothing to do with left or right. This should have nothing to do with politics. This is the top of the pyramid is, when I was a boy in Ogden, Utah, these old freaking farmers, they were the fiercest environmentalists in the world here. And they were farmers and ranchers because they understood, the natives here that were here, they understood that, when you're talking off air and water, they start poisoning, what's Fukushima? So nice turnout. March down to Wells Fargo. Like I said, this shouldn't be a bipartisan issue. It should have nothing to do with politics. It's about greed. Solar took the field a long time ago. Utah, in California, is producing 120% more solar than they use a day. But places like Utah are blocking it from coming in the grid. And that's reported right for the Deseret News, mouthpiece for the more mature. So it isn't like we need new technology. We already have the technology. But special interest groups, the nuclear energy crime syndicate, and of course the freaking big oil and the dirty coal freaking, they've got us blocked. Utah charges $16,000 to hook it. It sunshines here 300 days a year. By the way, record temperatures, the Great Salt Lake is really going dry. I call it. Well,
we're 90% water. I need water to live.
So you know how we roll in my group. We go right down the middle of the street. But I'm playing nice today. I'm being good boy. I'm being real good boy today. So there's a Bernie fan there, right on. I had some really good speakers, good organizers. I'm the anti-nuclear activist. But I stand in symphony with anybody who fights for the environment. Period. And like I said, I want you to know, the real Anonymous, the real Mass March, we're bipartisan. We're truly bipartisan. We don't give a shit. Trump Hill, we don't give a shit. Fuck them both. So what a great turnout, huh? Our beautiful city. It's a historic, beautiful, incredible city. So like I said, this should have nothing to do with politics. Nothing. Zero. This is, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You can't have that when your air's poisoned, when your water's poisoned. Uranium tailings. All these pipelines break. They all break. And this isn't a property owner issue. People need to understand this is not a property owner issue. You don't underneath the ground. Those are called mineral rights and water rights. So this is, we in the United States under the Constitution, we have the right
I seen you
to life,
in the
liberty.
base when Obama came in. I seen that video.
Right
bro.
on.
That shit
I
was
just
good.
got back from the Million Mass March in D.C.
That shit was good, bro. I seen that shit. That was good.
Oh, I started some shit. Guess who was holding the camera that day for me? Because nobody else. The Secret Service.
That's great.
I talked him into holding the camera. I just got back from D.C. with the Million Mass March. God, that was wild.
That was a good ass video.
God, ain't he a liar?
Yeah.
Boy, he pulled the shenanigans on us, didn't he? We thought he was one, you know, up at, you know, who knows what's going to go on now. Well, I'm glad you recognized and said hi.
Yeah.
Right on. Keep up fighting, you know, it's Ogden. This is the biggest turnout I've seen in the environmental movement in Ogden in decades. Which this is, should be. I mean, come on. You seen the movie Revenant?
Yeah.
Do you know that's based right here off his book?
That's
Right
great.
here in Ogden. There's Jerry Rice Smith and Jim Bridger live here. Right here in Ogden, you know. So, my name's Kevin.
Rob.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
I'm still back in Ogden. I live on West Weber. I'm here. We're on the historic corner of 24th. Really historic corner. Don't get hit over by a car, Kev. Like I said, this has nothing to do with politics. This should not be a bipartisan issue. Everyone has the right to clean air and water, and we've lost the molded grapes of wrath. By the way, the Great Salt Lake's going dry. Another man-made catastrophe. So, what a good turnout for Ogden, huh? Very impressive. I like this sign. I love solar.
Water is life! 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 Drink oil! Keep it on the soil! Water is life!
This is what we're fighting for. We already screwed our lives up. Let's do something for these little guys.
Water is life.
Right on. Nice crowd. Lots of good signs. Right on.
Yeah, I don't care.
Very nice.
Water is life. Stand the standing rock.
Come on, Ogden, Utah. Let everybody hear what we got to say.
Water is life. Water is life.
Kids are worth it. Your kids are worth it. Don't let their water be polluted.
We're not giving up the fight. No, hell no. Right on. Right here, Wells Fargo. Staying tuned and very exciting. The best turnout I've seen in Ogden for environmental movement in decades. Maybe we get something going here, huh? Let's get it going, Ogden. It's about time we stood up here in this town. We should
Water
be
is
fighting the
life.
harvest.
Water is life!
Staying tuned.